You've got to figure out a way to convert the problem they have to some kind of financial impact. And most sales teams aren't very good at that. We tend to rush to the price, or we rush to the justification of the price. So let me ask you this. If you have a customer that's got a problem, and that problem is costing them $5 million a year to have, and they tell you that, and they show you, and they prove it to you, and your solution is $1 million, and they believe it can work, then there is no hang-up on price. You're going to solve a $5 million problem for your $1 million investment. And if those are too big a numbers, just put in whatever numbers work for you. But if you'd never found the fact that problem was costing that customer $5 million, if you just skip that step, now he's looking at $1 million investment, and he doesn't have any context or any perspective to compare it to.
Stop thinking of sales as sales. Start thinking of it as service. When we do an appropriate sale, really what we're doing is providing a service. And I think businesses and individuals think, well, there's a sales bucket and there's a service bucket. Really, they're one and the same. If you make a sale and you don't provide adequate servicing after the sale to support that, you may as well have resold that product right away. So I guess that was one piece of advice that I would say is that, go out there and make sure it's an appropriate sale, and then look at it from a servicing perspective that you're really all in the same camp in terms of the service and sales functions of your business.
The most devastating mistake people make with pitches, it's all to do with the old salesman's term, features and benefits. A feature is what it's like, a benefit is why it's good for the client. People often think they're talking in benefits because they say, well, that's clearly a benefit to the client, but unless it has the word you in it, you're not talking about the client anyway, so it's not a benefit. And if you have a look at presentations and sales pitches your company's recently done, you may well find it doesn't have the word you in it very much, and what it basically does is describe why your company's great, which are features, without saying why your greatness is helpful for the client. And a really nice definition to remember about benefit. A benefit is something of value to the client as perceived by the client. In other words, if you think it's of value but they don't, then it isn't. And if you think something's petty and doesn't matter but they do, then it does. So straight away, if you want to have a greater chance of winning more business, you have to say things that are of value to the client as perceived by the client, and the simplest way to find out what that is to ask them.
What's completely different to even 3 or 4 years ago is you've now got unparalleled access to literally the best salespeople on the planet. You can find out what to say, how to say it, and how to quickly achieve a look that will blow your audience away.